everyone, welcome back to the Cartel YouTube channel. We are here with Peter Neeson. What did you do today?
I got top pro in the regional with Mitsurugi, Azamina.
Okay, and do you have any shoutouts before we start?
Just the whole Cartel team, and yeah, that's really everyone.
Okay, let's go through your profile.
So nothing too exciting, so just for the big names, it is 1 Hab, 2 Mokimo and 1 Futsu. So you just need the extra Mokimo in case it gets banished, and you need 4 bodies just so you can actually go through all the names. For the wee guys, it is 3 Aramasa, 1 Saji, 1 Kusanagi. Just with less Habakiri, you need another way to get into Habakiri, so that's why we've upped the count for that. And then with the spells, we've got 3 prayers. It's really the best quick play because it helps you play around duel and helps you do really much everything in the deck. 2 Ritual, 3 pre-prep and 1 lure. And then the last thing is the trap, so I think that's really standard.
Yeah, pretty standard Mitsu package, yeah.
Given the limitations, you can't really cut things down too much.
Do you not play Magatama?
No Magatama, I just don't think you have space, and it doesn't do lots really at the moment.
But what we do have space for is
Azamina. So again, the main point of the Azamina is really, number 1, depending what hands, if you're playing round duel, you can go Azamina first to try to help you play through hand traps, or sometimes it's just that extra gas to go through something. The main reason I'm playing 3 of the spell and 1 of the Dive Elstar is just because I'm playing Vision, so you need more quick plays in this version of the deck just to make Vision more alive all the time.
fair enough, yeah.
And then 2 mandatory cards. The other good thing is Deception contribute to your Futsu or Murkumo, so sometimes you don't have Mitsu Engine or your Aramasa, something's got ashed, and you can just Deception, get your Mitsu Azamina combo and still go full Mitsu. And then I don't play the gears, I just play Magician Soul. So it just helps you to get consistency, helps you to thin the deck before your Magician Souls or want it to try to get the draws. And the main things for non-engine, there's only 4 hand traps, so 3 Fralos and Shifter. So Fralos is just, helps against most things, and Shifter, if I have to play pure Mitsu, that's fine.
Did you draw the shifter at all today?
I never resolved Shifter once, but it didn't really make much of a difference because the guy didn't playable even without Shifter.
Okay.
And then mainly for consistency, again, I think this is only now, I think next format, it doesn't really have space for it, but there's free Vision and MST. So Vision is just number 1 for consistency. Sometimes you can, so it's the MST if you need to pop a Draco Lens in 1 trap. I've never done that, it's really just with extra search and draw fears, or sometimes if you do your full combo and you have Vision at the end and 2 prayers, just search whatever your side decks are, and then just lots of quick plays to help Vision. So Droplet's good against everything, it's good for dodging stuff. Drago Tail, it's good against Radiance, so they punch you in the trap. It's good against Lupus and against VSK9, and Slipper Poly is good against most things apart from VS unless they play into it very specifically. So that is really the main deck. Extra deck is probably the thing that's the tightest, just because I'm trying to chuck Slipper Poly and Azamina into it. So for links, it's IP, and the 3 targets is your standard SP, Dyna, and I still love Gorgon, so Gorgon's never really escaped the deck for me. And then the 2 things just to make sure that if you have Mitsu and no Azamina going first, this lets you bridge into the Azamina combo without any main deck bricks. And then we don't have too much room for XYZ, so we've just got Biguska and Dagaris. And then we've got our fusions, so Demod, and 2 Azza targets, so Demod helps you get your Magician Souls to go through things, and people just panic with Demod and check hand traps at it. Azamina is just continuously pressure, extra body for SPs, continuous Omni negates every turn. The 2 generic Super Poly targets, and then the 2 for Draco Tail is still in the format.
St. Azamina, yeah.
Yeah, I don't really have room to get the other one from St. Azamina to tribute over, say, the Malulu, just because there's no space. It would be nice if you had it, but Northern Ireland doesn't like to play meta anyway, so there's not too much Draco Tail. And I've not really played much of the side decks, just a bit on the win at the minute. So 3 Impulse, just because I'm playing so many spells, don't really have space with Impulse, and it's not as good as previous formats, but some matchups, sometimes only first or second's very good. Impulse, I just had Imperm, I just had 1 card left over, so Imperm was there.
Single Imperm.
2 draw, and then I was undecided in Navigolem and Spear mode, so I just mixed and matched it. Never summoned it once, any of them, so. And then the going first cards is the 3 dual outs and the 3 Ash in case you want to play round Fuya. Again, if Ash plays round Fuya, or also good against, their engine, you can play it, but I'm not really super worried about Fuya half the time, so sometimes it's good for engine. A lot of the times I was only saving 1 or 2 Ash if I need it, but at least the 3 main ones just to play round duel. And that seems to be the height of it, probably.
Yeah, and you finished 4th?
4th, so won the first round and dodge around 2 and then won the next 4, so I didn't expect to get 4th after losing so early, but all was good.
And then we will transition into our second topping deck profile of the video. So here we have Matthew Brady with Cartel. So where did you finish today?
Came 5th, so
Just missed out on the
top 4, unfortunately.
But
what can you
we
do?
already have the deck box, so
Yeah,
can't
so
complain.
No, I guess not. And if anyone knows me, like, I get bored very easily, so I decided to play a different deck today. Again. So we decided to take Magnets. I think it's a really cool, interesting deck. It's got a very good matchup against Yummy. I didn't face any today, unfortunately, but it is very clean with the Fusion Monster, particularly against Yummy and Fiendsmith variants, especially with the popularity of Yummy Fiendsmith as well. So we have the 3 circular guy. Double, a double cost, sending 2 Magnet Warriors to the graveyard.
To inherently summon.
Just to summon, doesn't activate. It's absolutely fantastic. Whenever you see this guy, your combos just get started. It's so good. Magnet engine is actually quite small for my deck. So we have 2 beta, 2 search, 1 epsilon because it's very good extender. Plus because it's mandatory, 2 minus. To fusion summon and also to dump as well. Some people are playing Omega Plus and some people aren't. I think it's actually quite a useful extender, and also a useful interruption on your opponent's field as well. And also we have the Delusion, which banishes these 2 to summon this guy, and you can either steal, or if it's an Earth, or simply destroy your opponent's monster if they activate something. So it's quite good that way. Then we run 3 Deuterion for consistency to search the Magnet Bonding. 3 effects in 1 card, like it's gonna be good, you know,
Yeah.
simple as that. Not much to add there really. We play a pretty high Fiendsmith package, 3 Engraver, 1 Lacrima, Lurie, 2 Tracts, and even Fiendsmith in Paradise as well. Simply the Paradise was included, simply if I was under Fuelos and then this Lacrima could send this instead for an interruption on my opponent's turn. Don't think it really came up much today.
Drew it a couple of times though.
But I did draw it a couple of times, yeah. But yeah, that's basically the engine so far. For between the Magnets and the Fiendsmith.
And what was the deck count?
It was 43, actually. There is a number of bricks in the deck, so you don't want to draw, such as the Paradise, such as Delusion. So to increase your deck count slightly is actually probably worth the while. And then hand trap wise, we like common cards. So 3 Fuelos and Perulia. You can just normal summon these, since like especially if you get linear Magnum, you can just send for cost. And then plus can reborn a level 4, and then you can just simply normal summon one of these guys, and then either make Gallant Granite or Exciton Knight and go from there. So like meaning these was like correct since I lost most of my dash rolls anyway. And 3 Imperm, 3 Bell, 3 Ash, and 3 new BPRO.
So it's 6, 9...
It works out to be 18.
18 hand traps?
Yeah.
And a 43?
Yeah. So, pretty good for non-engine as well.
Yeah.
Next, we have extra deck, heavy Fiendsmith package, Requiem, Sequence, Agnum as well. Since if you go full combo, you can make Caesar and then summon a Desiree from your graveyard as well later. Exciton to get into this, Desiree, Lacrima, Necroquip, and Caesar. Another interesting 15th slot was Underworld Goddess, which came up against Lunalight. My opponent didn't know what I was building into until it was too late.
I lost an Ash Knight this way as well.
Yeah. So, and it's a Life Fiend, so it works out. The 2 Rock Fusions, good for extending, and also if you're under Charmies, you can just sit on this, and it's really difficult for like Yummy or Fiendsmith opponents to play. This Flux card is fantastic as well. Great extender and interruption. I mean, this card is fantastic all day. The other rank 4, Gallant Granite, useful as well. Get any rock. The Draco Sack was kind of, I was debating between this or Muckracker, but I was happy enough with this card because to get rid of your Earthlock, if you want to go into Fiendsmith with the magnets, you can just overlay the Linear Magnum plus the Fusion and make this, summon tokens, and then the tokens can be used to make it go and link climb into sequence and Agnumde and stuff as well. And then just IP and SP as well. And then the IP could also make Underworld Goddess with your opponent's monster in their turn as well, so that's always good too.
Yeah.
So that's the extra. And then side. We lose 2-dimensional Fisher, so we don't like losing to that. So 2 Panker Tops.
2 outs, yeah.
2 outs, I guess, yeah. And also you can just side it in against the Radiant Typhoon and stuff as well to help chain block the Mandate Trap. Most of your guys are Earth and Light, so Purge is in the side. You simply just side Juturion out because it's a water. We have 3 Retalcy. Establishes a Floodgate, it's level 4, so you can make Gallant Granite or Exaton with this as well. So it's really, really good. And then some going first cards, Crossout, Call by Talents, and Judgment. So you just swap your ratios around for like Nibiru, keep 1 Fuelos in, something like that. And then, because you're not actually too worried about other Molcharmy, especially Perulia. Meows can hurt actually, because both engines summon from the graveyard a lot. And speaking of which, we have the third Molcharmy here as well.
Did you get much use out of this one today?
I didn't play against many matchups that it was relevant against. The only thing I lost against was a Magnet Mirror match, and literally, this came in, but like I don't know if I seen it.
Tell us what card he was playing.
Let's not worry about that.
Was it not backlist?
But yeah, he opened better than me. What can you say? So yeah, that's the deck profile. Pretty happy with the deck. It's really cool.
Well, congrats both of you on your tops, and then Brady, you got any shout outs?
Shout out to all the locals that we play at, and also to Cartel as well. So
yeah, so
see you in
everyone,
the next profile, guys.
yeah, like, subscribe to the channel, keep up to date with the new deck profiles from our topping events, and don't forget to use code Cartel5 at Kongs at checkout for 5% off.
Shout out my Gooner Nation.